Hey, hey, cats and kittens. What's up? I just heard something that irritated me. I just heard that some chick named Michelle is saying that she came up with Xana, the food truck. Kids yelling, "Go Xana, go Xana." She came up with that? What? What? Really now? Huh. That's where that lovely timestamp footage comes in that I have. Sorry, sugar, but the Holy Ghost told me about that. I was first. Boom. I was first. Okay? Now, I also heard a little something about people talking about drip drop. Saying that this Michelle person is the one that told Drip Drop about the tunnels, and that's been debunked. Oh my God, what is wrong with you people? How in the world did you debunk the tunnels? Did you go out there and take a look at that land? Did you go underneath that house? Do you know what's underneath that house? Do you, Dopey? Do you? It's been debunked. What the hell is wrong with all of you? It's been debunked. Nothing's been properly excavated. Nothing's been debunked, Dopey. Try to keep up. Back in the very early 80s, I was in Illinois, Southern Illinois. And extended family had invited my son and I, who was just a little fella, over to their house to see their beautiful new house. And oh, what a beautiful house. Oh, it was on this big, there was land and trees. It was like an old plantation. And oh, it was just beautiful. And they were showing me the work that they were doing inside. And oh, it was just a dream house. It was beautiful. And then they showed me the coolest part. They said, "Oh, okay, we've got to show you the tunnels." I said, "The tunnels?" And they said, "And the secret passages." There were, oh my goodness, this house. My son, we were talking about it the other day on the phone. He says, "Mom, I still have memories of that house." And he was only just a little guy. He was just like, I don't know, little over 2, something like that. And it was just memorable. Okay, all these secret passages, right? And it'll take you to the basement, which wasn't no cement or anything like that. It was all dirt. But oh my God, under this house, it was like a plantation. I shouldn't say that, not a plantation. It was like you could keep hundreds of people down there. There was all kinds of rooms that were built with beams. All the floors were dirt. Tunnels going everywhere. You just could have kept walking. And I'm not talking little tunnels where you got to crouch down. I'm talking big, roomy tunnels. I mean, it extended here, it extended there. It was massive. Now, if somebody would have taken a bulldozer and bulldozed that house down, and some jackass would have come along and said, "There's no tunnels under here. They never ran slaves under here. That did not happen here." But guess what? It did happen there. And just like Idaho 4, you take a look at that city's map of tunnels, it goes right to the house. You see everything. Even after they tore that house down, you could see there was a door to something. Something, Dopey. Open the door. They were guarding all that for something. So debunk that, Dopey. And go make your blood money off of this. I've got it in my emails, okay? What's going on, people? They're buying subscribers. They're buying comments. Did you know you can buy comments from China? Oh, yeah. Because, see, here's the deal, people. I got it in my emails from these jackasses because they're drinkers. They don't know what the hell they're doing. Netflix has told these creators, whoever gets the highest clicks and views, whoever can get the biggest narrative on their side, well, the Netflix deal's going to them. So that's why you got 80 zillion emails from the same creator pretending to be all these different people. And this person definitely has a drinking problem. They don't know if they're coming or going. And I got it all. I got it all in black and white. But I guarantee you, I was the first person to come out with the kids yelling, "Go Xana." And yeah, I did say that it was the underground fight club because that's what I thought. But then in watching things and the timing of things and the way they're so upset at that being Xana at the food truck, and then right after Kaylee and Maddie leave the food truck, right after that, within minutes, you hear all those kids yelling, "Go Xana, go Xana." Yeah, I don't believe that was a fight club anymore either. I do believe that was the attack of Xana. I absolutely believe that. Where that attack took place, I do not know. But that's why I said to everybody, this is the timeline that they don't want you to know. This is the timeline that we need everybody to look into. Not only the footage surrounding the grub truck, the cameras from the businesses, the surrounding businesses, the cameras from the police cams, the timing of that moment when we hear those kids yelling, "Go Xana," that is, I believe, is the beginning. And that's where all the footage needs to be found. Let's quit messing around with this and with that, and let's find these killers. 4 children were slaughtered. Murphy, I believe, saw it. Now, God is watching. Now, are we going to play this blood money game for somebody to make money off of a false narrative for Netflix because they're writing a novel, which, by the way, they started writing this stuff before anything was even investigated? And let's not forget the fact that the coroner, they couldn't even come up with the time of death. Okay, this is a paid off crime scene, people. It's a paid off crime scene, and everybody's chasing this blood money. But if you really want to know what happened, we got to get the footage around that grub truck where these kids are yelling, "Go Xana," because I believe that is the moment. I think that's when it's all happening. And I do believe they all knew it was going to happen. I believe they were waiting to watch. I believe they all had their parts. I believe it was scripted. I believe they all knew what they were doing. The one young man that looks very much like Enan Harsh, when he was leaving, you can see him smile, look up and smile at the camera. Take a look. Don't take my word for it. Take a look. I'm extremely observant. Not on my watch, Dopey. It ain't gonna slip by on my watch. I'm gonna call your dumb ass out on it. But I may just act stupid first, just to make the rat sniff. And then I'll make you publicly sniff. And then I'll embarrass your dumb ass with it. So start telling the truth. Tunnels debunked. You're idiots. You're idiots. Nothing was done right. Nothing was debunked, you morons. Debunked. Tunnels were debunked. Those tunnels are everywhere. Wake up. Those tunnels are everywhere. Those children were slaughtered. And they want you to have the wrong timeline because they don't want you to send for the right footage. We had something happen in our neighborhood. One of the neighbors, a dog got loose. And one of the neighbors was yelling, "Get it off me, get it off me." Every neighbor was out there in seconds. You can't tell me something loud happens and people don't come out. Bull. Bull. Go peddle that garbage someplace else. I worked in the death industry for 20 years. Little over. All I did was talk to cops, morticians, I know it all. I know where they screwed up, and I know they were paid off. And I saw it all the time, people getting paid off. All the time. All the time.